And welcome in, everybody. I promised you, we'd be here at 12, we'd be here at 3, be here at 6. Sure enough, here we are, 12 p.m. edition of the UA Break Room Ultimate Autographs. Welcome in, Nick Johnson right here at the helm. Mike Napolitano to my left. Mike, how you doing for this 12 p.m. show?
I'm good. I'm ready to hit it again here. We've done a pretty decent job this morning. Let's keep it rolling here in the noon.
Seems like we shooed the fly out of here.
I think
we were
so.
able to get some boxes out of here as well.
I hope so.
Hopefully we can get the chill out of here as well. That's kind of like I said, as I continue to put on my hoodie, and we always mess with the air in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get to the rest of today. We have our 12 p.m. edition here. Still looking good across the board, folks. I mentioned still some pretty good headliner to box ratios. Our lower end, obviously, we can clear out in these jerseys and with the refresh. We get some new jerseys in here. Same with the minis. 7 to go on the minis, 7 to go on the jerseys. We can go and clear those out, hit the refresh button, and you get some new threads and minis on in here. Same thing with the practice squad. Practice squad double box is 3 to go, and there's 9 boxes in total on 5 headliners, so pretty good there. We went ahead. We're going to go ahead and take down, if we didn't already, the Speed Flex series. We're going to go ahead and make sure we get everyone refunded that it was in there. We had one person in the single and one person in the double. We tried to get that done. However, like I said, with no pictured headliners, might as well make it a nice even thing. We'll go ahead and take it down for now and get refreshed and reset. Kind of like a little less is more type deal, a little less serious for you guys to worry about and wonder upon. Just kind of focus in on what's here in the break page. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and show you what's in on the break page, but that's only after we establish our chase wheel spin and our dice roll on the day. That is going to be the most important 2 things that we get going so far. So dice roll to go ahead and determine our division placement. That is what we're deciding right now. Need a 6 or higher. 10 is that exact. 10 works. 10 works for me. So 10 being a 6 or higher checks out. So our dice roll, it was 9 at the 9 a.m. hour. It's going to be 12. It's going to be 10 at the 12 p.m. hour. So 10 times around to determine our divisions here at the 12 p.m. edition. I went ahead and, like I said, made a couple different things to go ahead and clear on out. So I'm going to hit the pick. We're going to go ahead and hit the chase wheel spin wheel to determine our chase wheel spin this morning, or at the 12 p.m. edition now. But same rules apply. If we fall on something that's 10 or less, we'll go and we'll spin again. We'll add to the chase wheel spin. So it's looking good. It's going to be our playmakers. Playmakers are looking good. 11 headliners on 15 boxes, so it's not going to check out and add anything else. But our best headliner to box ratio by far, with 11 headliners on 15 total boxes. So the playmakers are going to be our current chase wheel spin for the 12 p.m. edition. And there's sure are a number of great playmakers that are in that current chase wheel spin opportunity in that break itself. Let me go ahead and kind of make this a little bit bigger for the folks at home. Yeah, that works. That's better. You'll be able to see that just a little bit better on your screens, I'm sure. So the playmakers are looking good. Justin Jefferson, Terrell Davis, Travis Hunter, Bijan Robinson, Rob Gronkowski, Nico Collins, T. Higgins, Shannon Sharp, A.J. Brown, Brock Bowers, and then a dual sign, Jameson Williams from Sam Laporta. If I went too fast, don't worry. We're going to be doing a little top-to-bottom rundown right now. Before that, like I said, I'll quickly glance. 5 to go in that playmaker double box. That might be one of our closest ones. Let me make sure. As well as 3 to go in that practice squad double box. Drop that link down below in a quick second. Pump fake vault quad box, still 4 to go there. Those would be our closest. And there you go. There you have it. Sure enough. So playmakers, double box, the practice squad double box are going to be our closest things to break in so far. So let me go ahead and drop those links down below. Being that the playmakers are the chase wheel spin. There we go. Throwing that in there, obviously. Playmakers double box. 5 to go. It is a part of the chase wheel spin. Let me pep you with this link as well before I show you what we're chasing after, who we're chasing after here in the UA break page. So, practice squad, Practice squad double boxes, 3 to go right here. So again, let's just not talk about it. Let's be about it. Let me show you guys what we're working with here in the UA break page. Sliding in down to the playmakers section. Looks like a nice little fun mixer right here between some jerseys. Had some minis in there. Looks like some authentics, a couple speed flexes. See what we're doing, working with here in the playmaker section. So on a jersey, we got Justin Jefferson, one of the better, if not the best, current wide receiver we got going on in today's game. Terrell Davis over on a Broncos authentic. Can't go wrong with that light, nice little lid right next to it. Travis Hunter on a speed flex, on the chromed out speed flex. We'll get a closer look there in just a quick second on that Travis Hunter speed flex. He goes both ways. He's on the little offensive side and the defensive side. So it's fun to see that speed flex. We'll see a little closer look right there. Still on speed flex as well. Could see this guy go 1-1 in your fantasy drafts this year. Bijan Robinson on the Falcons speed flex, that blacked out Falcons speed flex. Love looking at that. On some salute to services, we got Rob Gronkowski on the Patriots salute to service. And on Houston Texans authentic salute to service, Nico Collins, the #1 target for the Texans, and CJ Stroud. Secondary hits include some big names as well. T. Higgins, Shannon Sharpe. Oh, Skip, I'm over here in the secondary headliners here, Skip. Skip, I don't know what to do over here. Well, there you go. Shannon Sharpe in the secondary headliners, along with A.J. Brown. Again, talk about #1s. The #1 position for sure. Brock Bowers will be the #1 tight end again this season. And speaking of tight ends, on a dual sign, not just the tight end himself, Sam Laporta and Jameson Williams. So Sam Laporta dual signing with Jameson Williams, his Detroit Lions teammate. You get some fiery action, I'm sure, for between the two of them. Jay Bowerson asking, is Kearse still available in the practice squad? No, he is not. Javon Kearse not available in the practice squad. Let's move on to the practice squad with a nice little transition there after we show off this Travis Hunter really quick. Whew, that is nice. That aqua, that teal kind of mix in the back. See the Jaguar logo on the side. Obviously, signs there. Right in that sweet spot for our speed flexes. Travis Hunter. Got, again, that green, that aqua, that teal visor that kind of fades into different colors right there. Got the same kind of fade from black to the teal on the back there, too. So nice little color fade there. Nice piece across the board for the rookie who's going to be on the defensive side and on the offensive side. So can't go wrong. Hop on in, laying yourself a playmaker in Travis Hunter. I was mentioning the practice squad. Let me skip over the vault really quick just to show you. Oh, no, that's the same deal. Where'd the practice squad go? There it is. And it was kind of that same kind of build with the jersey on the sides. So sure enough, practice squad, while we're not looking for Javon Kearse anymore, Trey McBride on the authentic, still available right here. As well as Brian Dawkins on an authentic. And the Kelly Green over here. Got the Fly Eagles Fly inscription. And then down below, with the Defensive Player of the Year inscription, Patrick Surtain II on the Denver Broncos Speed Flex. Absolutely fantastic. Secondary hit includes Phil Simms and Fred Taylor. So practice squad, 5 hits, 5 headliners on 9 boxes. Again, those playmakers, which is our best headliner to box ratio, 11 headliners on 15 boxes. There in that playmaker section. Let's hop on back up and talk about our diamonds. Diamonds are all authentics or better here in the UA break page. Can guarantee that for sure. And we can guarantee one of the better, if not the best, personally. My favorite lid right now between the Jamar Chase might be this Bo Jackson. Both you can find here in this diamond section. This Bo Jackson, this ripped gold, white, black, and everything else. A little bit of gray in there, I'm sure. All on that speed flex. You see the thick signature right there. I think pops out on the screen, let alone in person, I'm sure. My goodness. But yeah, we got a closer look on that one. Also a closer look on that Jamar Chase, that Chasing Greatness inscription on there. I thought that was really clever. Absolutely very clever. But also includes that Devontae Adams up top, that authentic right there. Different style of authentic, that like Rydell authentic. Then also Bijan Robinson is on the Speed Flex in here as well, but on the old school logo on that throwback type style. You also got Giants legend Lawrence Taylor on the authentic in the second row. Trevor Lawrence, current Jags quarterback. Like I mentioned, we got some Jags love in here. Travis Hunter on the Speed Flex and the Playmakers. We got Trevor Lawrence here in the Diamond section. We always see Brian Thomas Jr. in here from time to time. So got some Duval County. Where you at, Duval? We'll get a closer look at that Jamar Chase Speed Flex in just a quick second. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Can't go wrong with the Dallas Cowboys modern day look right there. Classic look. CeeDee Lamb on there, nevertheless. One of the most talented wide receivers in the game, in the league currently. Another great addition to the great set of 88s that have been on the Dallas Cowboys, especially that played wide receiver. See, obviously, Drew Pearson in here also used to rock it. Everybody else, let's see. Oh, Steve Smith Sr. down below as well as our last one. Michael Irvin was also the other 88 I was thinking of. And then secondary hit of Amarian Hampton and JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba on the Seattle Seahawks. So that's our diamond section there, folks. Let me get a closer look at those. That Jamar Chase. Oh, yeah, that chasing greatness indeed. Hopefully you guys are chasing this Speed Flex.
Well, I know what the folks are chasing as far as series. That would be the practice squad because we just closed out the double.
Nice. There we go. There we go, folks. So we'll put a pin in this rundown. Sorry there, Mr. Jamar. In that quick second, I'll also show off the Bo Jackson. This is a fantastic piece. Obviously, he in the front right there. Right in that little Speed Flex, nice little sweet spot. I'm getting the thick signature. The Raiders logo taking his own face off, like in Face Off. There you have it, folks. Let me pop back over. You said the practice squad double was the sold out section. Sure enough, my favorite thing, that red sold out sign right there lets me know that we're about to have some fun here, folks. Let's do exactly that. Let me show you what we're working with.
There we go.
Practice squad double box number 9. Please drop 2 numbers for practice squad double box number 9. Again, we're looking for that Trey McBride, Brian Dawkins, the Patrick Surtain Speed Flex, or Phil Simms and Fred Taylor as our secondary hits. You can always do the numbers or you can throw out a wheel suggestion. I can go and get that, maybe get that picker wheel set up while you guys are getting some numbers together. So again, that is currently scrolling across. It's going to be 6, 13, 14, 15, 18, and then 23, 24, 25, and 26. Cool. So I'll give you guys another 30 seconds or so. I know there's a little bit of delay across the board. Obviously, we got a couple people watching between our Twitch, our Facebook, and our YouTube. I think Twitch is the least delayed, YouTube the second least delayed, and then Facebook just a hair behind all 2 of those. So, like I said, always nice to give you a nice little quick little burst, a little couple extra seconds. But otherwise, like I said, we'll hit the picker wheel and decide our 2 numbers. John saying, is Bijan still available in the Playmakers? Yes, he is. Bijan's still available on the Playmakers for a Speed Flex and still available on the Diamond section as well for a Speed Flex. Yeah, he's been, like I said, Bijan kind of a little bit of a frequent flyer in here sometimes. So some big names. But yeah, sure enough, the Speed Flex for the Diamonds, he's still available, and it also still available on the Speed Flex in the Playmaker section. Playmaker is the Chase wheel spin on the day for the 12 p.m. section. So take advantage. All righty, we're going to hop on over the picker wheel. We're going to go around twice for our practice squad selections. So good luck, everybody. Going with box number 25. 25 coming off the board, Foist. 25 and 23, looks like. All right. 25 and 23 coming off the board. Let me take that off the ticker. Awesome possum. So that's good to go. That's saved there. We get everyone's name over here, and let's go 10 times around to determine our divisions. And 9. There we go. Alrighty, Jesse, you're going to have the NFC North. Brian, the NFC South. Jesse, back to you in the NFC East. Chat, you have the NFC West. Pamela, you have the AFC North. And then Daniel, you have the AFC South, East, and West. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Our box is called out by our wheel. Top boxes number 23 and 25. Good luck, everybody. Did not get a full-size helmet out in the 9 a.m. edition. We had some minis kind of lurking and chilling. So let's see what we're going to be working with in here. Are we going to change that up? We're going to get some full-size reps, authentic speed flexes. What are we working with? What are we working with? Well, obviously challenged by me moving the box like I just did. Not working with a full-size. We're not working with any helmet, actually. We're working with a jersey over in the NFC North. It's going to be Dante Culpepper on the Vikings threads right here. Can't go wrong with that purple. Some purple people eater. Sure enough, Dante Culpepper on the Vikings jersey. It's an NFC North hit. Going Joan to Jesse M right there. Congratulations. Can't go wrong with Dante. Dante Culpepper right there. Oh, sorry about that. JSA cert slipped out, but I caught it. JSA cert right there. You can also find that probably on the numbers. I actually got a Dante Culpepper Vikings jersey myself. It's not purple, though. It's white. I got the white version at home. Very throwback, very old school. Dante Culpepper chilling on the 1. And like I said, that JSA cert down below on the numbers. Gotta love that. Again, gotta always appreciate when a guy fills out the signature nice and large right there. Dante Culpepper chilling on the 1 right there. Very underrated quarterback overall. Like I said, congratulations to Jesse going home with that Dante Culpepper right there. Loved it. Loved it. Nice little combo between him. I think him and Moss had a little bit of time, him and Chris Carson. There we go. Congratulations. Let me get you folded up, rolled up, and ready to go. Dante Culpepper. Because that's only one half of this practice squad double box that we're getting into here. And way to be, folks. That was lurking. That had been sitting on 3 people since we got here, that 9 a.m. edition. So good to get that closed out. Glad to see that. Always glad to have some fun here, the 12 p.m. edition. Can't have those guys at 3 just have all the fun. I'm also here at 3. So congratulations there.
I'm just here at noon.
Yeah. So I was trying to just have some fun there. So congratulations there to Jesse going home with Dante Culpepper. Solid hit right there. Makes it a little bit better for our headliner to box ratio. So it's now still 5 headliners on 8 boxes now and turning into 7 as we open up this one. Congratulations to Jesse. Still got our, like I said, still need to break that combination of lack of full-size helmets up here. So hopefully this next one can do that for us. I give the people at home something to wear, something to do. I wonder how a Culpeper tastes. I'm just kidding. They don't
exist. Yeah.
Those don't grow on trees. Don't grow out there in the forest.
Most peppers grow on bushes, though, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, bushels, bundles. Good luck in the second box here, folks. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Woohoo! We're gonna stick here in some threads. Some threads here, folks. So I know the jerseys have been popular. They're gonna stay popular even in a different area, back to back. On the jerseys though, different division, however. And this guy's switching up as well. He went into a different division. He went from the NFC West down to the AFC South. It's gonna be Eric Armstead on the Jaguars threads. Some teal action, some Duval County action. Eric Armstead, like I said, on his new team, on his new addition. Nice addition right here. Again, AFC South. That's going to go to Daniel Newsom, who had almost the entire AFC minus the North. And sure enough, he got it right there. That's a dub right there for Daniel. Going home with the Eric Armstead jersey.
Nice.
Nice hit right there for sure. Stud. Eric Armstead. Feel like just a reliable guy. Beckett Cert on the 9 right there. We can scan that with your smart device and figure out where and when Eric Armstead signed this bad boy. So again, let me go and fold this up, get you all set up and ready to roll, because Daniel's going home with Eric Armstead on that one. There we go. Let's keep it going, folks. I know I'm in the middle of my rundown, but let's keep me from having to do that. Let's keep the roll going. But of course, obviously, we'll go right back to the rundown where we left off as I get this all set up there for Daniel. Congratulations again. Nice hits. We were sitting on that practice squad double box with about a couple of people left to go for a little bit, so glad to get that closed out and all settled. Like I said, that brings us now down 5 headliners, 7 boxes. So that's a fantastic headliner to box ratio. You want a shot at that? Trey McBride, Brian Dawkins, Patrick Surtain, Speed Flex. And we still got Phil Simms and Fred Taylor's our secondary hits. So for what, 50? What's our practice squad single spot?
51.
51?
102 for the double.
That works for me. If I can get $50 spot and potentially go home with a Speed Flex, I'll enjoy that. I would enjoy that. Congrats again, Daniel, going home with the Eric Armstead jersey. Some Jaguar love. I also, plenty of big time Jaguars in here. Like I mentioned, Trevor Lawrence, still chilling in the diamond section. Travis Hunter in that playmaker section. Again, time to time we see Brian Thomas Jr. Or we see our guys like right here, Eric Armstead. You had legends like Mark Brunell over on the Jaguars side of things. I saw him earlier, but going home on a Commanders jersey. That was nice, a little change up there. At the 9M edition. I just switch it up every now and again. But again, folks, we don't have a full size helmet out here just yet. Let's change that. Let's get to crack-a-lackin'. Whether it's the diamond section, the playmakers, maybe hit up those practice squad again, but try for those helmets. That's what it'd be. That would be the case there.
That would be the move.
Sure enough. But that's that. Let me go ahead and refresh really quick. We're 3 to go in that double box playmakers now, so we're making some moves there. Let me get back to the UA break page and show you what we're working with again. We were waking our way down. We had shown off the playmakers. We had shown off the diamonds. We see that our double box had sold out. Let me refresh this to see if it's back up. And sure enough, bang. Number 10, ready to rock and roll. So go ahead and hop back in, guys, for a practice squad double box. Showing those off. I believe we talked about. No, we didn't talk about the vault just yet. Let's hop into the vault. Let's hop into a vault. We have 5 headliners, 2 vault keys on 14 boxes here in this vault section, folks. So some chance at some UA cash going back into your pocket, as well as some headliners here, including Brock Purdy on an authentic. Can't go wrong with the San Francisco 49ers current lid, current day look. Bo Nix, same deal. They updated this. They got their area code on the front end of it. The Denver Broncos current starter at quarterback, Bo Nix, on that authentic right there. And then on a speed flex, nice little trifecta of quarterbacks here. Josh Allen on the Buffalo Bills speed flex, the salute to service speed flex. Got a little camo spill on the front end of it. Starring, obviously, in this current Hard Knocks, which has been okay. Nothing too crazy. Kind of uneventful. First episode, they walked around an empty arena, an empty stadium. And then KJ Hamler's back. That's about it. That was the second episode. KJ Hamler really, really likes riding around with the scooters. That's the second episode. So there you go. You guys are all caught up with preseason Buffalo Bills Hard Knocks. Otherwise, let's catch up on those last two secondary headliners of Sam Laporta and Michael Williams. But like I mentioned, 2 vault keys still available in here as well. The 5 headliners, the 2 vault keys, a $200 vault key and a $50 vault key. So $100, just a little bit above $100 spot. $200 will get you paid back and then some. $50 spot, $50 win will give you a little halfway there, but hopefully you can get a win, get the dub, and then, like I said, get that helmet that's in there as well. So vault, 5 headliners, 2 vault keys, 14 boxes in total. Let's see. I think we got a closer look on that Josh Allen. Sure enough, round and round we go. See the camo, like I said, that camo spill in that front. Love that. Josh Allen, can't go wrong there. He's been fun to watch, not only on the field, like I said, a little fun interaction on that Hard Knocks too. While he's been getting the PTI guys or is it no PTI? Pardon my take, guys. PTI is the pardon the interruption.
Right.
Getting Big Cat and PFT to. I don't even. It's hard to explain the game that they play. Like they kind of get them to say a name, kind of like how you guys were having those screen names, like Bart Simpson, kind of like getting you to say names that are a little dirtier than they are, type deal. So he was having fun with that. Same thing with the Bustin' with the Boys guys. He did that. It's fun times. John says the Playmaker double is sold out. Oh, you better not be lying to me, John. I swear. Hey, that's my favorite thing there. He is not. I'm just joking there, John. Sold out sign right there. And man, oh man, we were almost there. We were just about to finish, but sure enough, you guys said, no. Do not finish that rundown, Nick. We're going to go ahead and get you. We're going to interrupt you really quick with a Playmaker double box. And with that being said, that means a Chase Wheel Spin is going to happen again here at the 12 p.m. edition. So good on you guys. Congratulations. So Playmakers, double box number 8. Please drop 2 numbers. Drop that down in the chat. Take you guys off the screen so you guys can see the chat a little bit better. Sure enough, double box number 8 for the Playmakers. If you are in said break, please drop some numbers down below. This ought to be fun. And again, guaranteeing ourselves a Chase wheel spin here at the 12 p.m. edition now. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. John says wheel times 2.
Wheel times 2 is.
And we will do that exactly. So I'm not going to make a picker wheel for this one. We'll just do 30. And we will do our best to go ahead and see what that's going to be. So let's do picker. You said wheel times 2. Go ahead and start you off at 1. Hop on over so you guys can see. Wheel times 2. First one. We have box 23. Let's see if we have box 23 or what the closest thing to 23 is. We do have box 23. So that'll come off the board. Box 23. You are off. Box 23 and box number 13, it looks like. 13 for sure. And we have 13. That works. So 23 and 13 coming off the board in our Playmaker section. Get rid of these extra indents because we don't have a 25 through 26. We only keep we only have even or solid numbers here, folks. Only got those. No fractions, no decimal points here. So 13 and 23 coming off the board here. I'm going to go ahead and hop into the Playmaker section and grab everyone's names. And we'll go around 10 times here.
What did that just do?
Alrighty, 10 times it is. Ready to rock and roll. And 10. Bang, bang, bang. So sure enough, hop back over here. Let me change this really quick for you.
There we go. I gotcha. Oh, yeah. They didn't have it made, and then it was like half made.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Alrighty. Space that out so you guys can see your names a little bit better. So, Sean, you're going to have the NFC North. Lucas, the NFC South. Chris, the NFC East. Daniel, you have the NFC West and the AFC North. John, our wheel caller, you're going to have the AFC South. And then Daniel, back to you in the AFC East. And Lucas rounding us out in the AFC West. As the Playmaker, we're going to have box 13 and box 23. That's okay, I got you. I'll change your bag. Yep. $13, $23. Again, we're looking for Justin Jefferson on the jersey, Terrell Davis on an authentic, Travis Hunter on a chrome Speed Flex, Bijan Robinson on a Speed Flex, Rob Gronkowski and Nico Collins on Salute to Service helmets, and then T. Higgins, Shannon Sharp, A.J. Brown, Brock Bowers, and then a dual sign Jameson Williams and Sam Laporta. That is what we're looking here for, folks. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Box number 13, called out by our wheel, in turn by our guy John. Good luck, everybody. Some nice names still to pick through, obviously.
Double check those labels. They have 2 series mixed over here.
Sure thing. I got Playmakers over here on this one, and Playmakers on this one.
Okay.
Good call. Thank you.
They screwed stuff up.
It's all right. Nice job. Good eye on you, though. Way to find it. We are all set on this end. If you guys are getting what's coming out of here, don't worry. Ready to rock and roll. There we go. Combo breaker, folks. full-size helmet here in front of me. That makes nice and exciting. Nice little change of pace there, like I mentioned. Like I said, who's coming off the board? Ooh, nice. With all those headliners, it was only bound to happen on the Salute to Service. Gonna be the number one out of Houston. It's gonna be Nico Collins on the Salute to Service helmet right here. The Salute to Service authentic AFC South hit going to John Touchdown on that one. Our wheel caller, therefore our box caller. Bang, bang. Nico Collins, the number one in Houston. He was looking like the number one wide receiver in the league last year up until he got hurt right around week 7, week 8. He was just a menace. And then sure enough, what does he do when he comes back? A 70-yard touchdown. So that kind of makes sense. Par for the course for a guy like Nico, who's again probably on pace, who's going to be poised for another really solid season, going to be the number one for CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. So again, nice hit right there in the AFC South going to John Touchdown on that one. Touchdown. Either way, you got Nico Collins go to you, my man. Nice hit. Nico Collins on the authentic right there. Bang, bang. And of course, Beckett cert on the back. You can scan that bad boy, figure out when and where Nico Collins signed that. It's a nice hit right there, John. Congrats. John in the chat saying, nice. There you go. Got his jersey the other day. That's the way to be. Like I said, nice name to invest into right now again. The number one down there in Houston. They've had some very solid number one wide receivers in their day. Hopkins, Andre Johnson. Now stepping in, obviously, is Nico Collins. And some solid teammates, too, so it's not just him carrying all of it. So Nico Collins does get a little bit of help here and there, but still definitely head and shoulders the clear-cut number one there in Houston. I'm going to leave him out. Now is he a headliner? First full-size helmet on the day, folks. So congrats right there. All written up, all ready to go. On to box number 2, folks. Get you Nico sliding over there. See, are we going to get another full-size helmet? What are we working with in here? Good luck, everybody. Second box here in this double box for the Playmakers double box. Double box. Well, there we have it. Like I said, back to combos being breaking from a full size down to a mini. I bring out my shrink ray and get you in there. Let's see what we're working with here in this mini. Well, it might be, like I said, hitting the shrink ray. However, still staying in our realm of headliners on the secondary list, it's gonna be T. Higgins.
Ooh.
And his nice little iced out salute to service right here. T. Higgins. Get the Hooday inscription on there. That's nice. That's a nice pick right there. It's a nice piece. Like I said, like the whiteout salute to service. Almost like the Winter Soldier that they got for the Vikings. But like I said, it's a salute to service version for the Bengals. T. Higgins. Man, you put this guy on any other team, he might be a number one for sure. But just only behind probably again the best number one in the league right now in Ja'Marr Chase. So can't go wrong throwing to either one of them, Ja'Marr Chase or T. Higgins, and sure enough, bang. T. Higgins, AFC North hit going to Daniel Newsom. Nice hit right there, Daniel. Continuing, he had a nice couple wins there just now too. So there we go. Daniel Newsom going home with T. Higgins. He can stay out for a little bit too. Why not? Way to be, way to be. Daniel going home with T. Higgins. Again, bound to happen when you have so many headliners to boxes on that one. So that's going to be now 9 headliners on 13 boxes. So still looking good there, folks. Absolutely nice. Nice. Two great pass catchers right there in T. Higgins and Nico Collins. Like I said, Nico Collins probably in some 12 mans might go in the first round, maybe at the very end or at the beginning of second rounds. T. Higgins, I could see him going end of 3, beginning of 4, at latest round 5. That'd be crazy to somehow get T. Higgins in the 5th round, but I know different drafts might have different outcomes. So if you're lucky enough to land T. Higgins, who at any point in time, I don't want to throw that out there, obviously, with him being the potential 1-1. Ja'Marr Chase goes down. All those targets, all those looks go to T. Higgins, and he's been shown he can take all that. He can absorb all that. He can do that all even with Ja'Marr Chase out there. So it's very impressive to see how this offense it works. So, again, if I'm talking fantasy, give me either one of these wide receivers at this point between Ja'Marr Chase or T. Higgins. Give me that hook with him and Joe Burrow. We're set. You're guaranteed at least like 6-7 wins right there just on that alone. So that's a nice hit again. T. Higgins going home. We had such an explosive offense. Just such a shame because that defense is putrid. They're going to be a nice little revolving door. So T. Higgins might be having to put up some crazy numbers this year. Don't be so down. I've been talking up T. Higgins up a bit. I don't know if that was supposed to be a sarcastic yay with that slanted smiley face. I don't know. I can't read what the kids do with these emojis no more. T. Higgins is a solid hit right there, my man. He's a dog, absolute dog. I agree. I really like that. Salute to service right there. And let's see, guys. Am I gonna be able to finish? Am I finally be able to finish this rundown here, folks? Who knows? We'll have this Playmaker series back up for the double box in just a quick second, I'm sure. As we continue on. Talked about the Vault. Let's get to the minis. Let's get to those minis. Like I mentioned, you guys have stopped me twice now, which is great, which is good. Keep doing it. Talked about the Playmakers. Talked about the Diamonds. Talked about the Practice Squad. Talked about the Vault. Let me finish off by showing you the minis. Minis are looking good. We got, let's see, five minis on 7 boxes. Looking at Lawrence Taylor, the Giants legend. We see that red version of him in the diamond section, but on the blue mini down below here in the mini section. Also looking at Justin Jefferson, talking about pass catchers, some of the best, if not the best in the league. Justin Jefferson on the mini. You can also find his jersey in that Playmaker section there, folks. Following it up, we got TJ Watt on the salute to service. Steelers mini right there. And then a secondary hit of Frank Gore and Jordan Addison. Nice little double-up opportunity with the 2 current wide receivers in the Vikings room right there. Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And then we'll go ahead and finish off here with our jerseys. Got some threads right here. Again, 4 headliners on 7 boxes left in those jerseys. We finished off those jerseys. We hit the refresh and some new jerseys. Pipe on in. Sean Alexander on the Seattle Seahawks thread right there. We got Ty Law on the New England Patriots red throwback right there. Warren Moon on the Houston Oilers threads right there. Then Emmitt Smith on the Dallas Cowboys. Can't go wrong with that classic look with the Cowboys jersey. No secondary hits, just those 4 headliners right there. 4 pictured headliners of Sean Alexander, Ty Law, Warren Moon, and Emmitt Smith. So there you have it, folks. I was finally able to do it. Get through this rundown, show you everything that's on this UA break page. I refresh, and I show you what we're closest on. Let's see. I see some 8s, some 7s, but at 4 to go in that quad box for the vault. You can drop that link down below. Help you guys out and point you in that direction. Four to go into that vault quad box. 6 to go in the mini double. Pulled a couple minis out earlier. 5 to go on the diamond. This is a diamond single. Sorry, it's blocking my view. Yeah, it looks like a diamond single right here. Drop that link down below as well. Five to go in the diamond single. And our jerseys down below. So again, guys and gals, anywhere, everywhere, the possibilities are endless. Point in the right direction, we will go. You can always, 2 different ways, of course, to guarantee yourself a dub here in the UA break page. There are 2 ways to do so. If you want to fill out all 8 slots, you can do that. You can get the AFC North, South, East, and West, as well as the NFC North, South, East, and West. Guarantee yourself a win in all those directions. Or you can hop into a mystery box tab, a little personal tab section, and kind of, well, essentially jump to the front of the line is what we're doing here at your local amusement park, whether it's like a Great America Experience or Disneyland, Disney World. If you get those fast passes, those flash passes, jump to the front of the line. No need to wait for a jersey break that's currently, as we speak, it was 8 spots that are wide open. If you want to just jump right to the front of the line, guarantee yourself a dub, hop into here, buy a mystery box tab section, and get to the current jerseys that you see here before you. Like I mentioned, looking for Sean Alexander, Ty Law, Warren Moon, and Emmitt Smith, and then 3 additional bonus bangers, 4 headliners on 7 boxes there. Got what's left in that vault. Let me pop back over really quick just to show you. I was in the mystery box tab section just to show you really quick on that, but just to give a quick visual. We're looking for Brock Purdy on this authentic up top. Looking for Bo Nix on this authentic over here for the Denver Broncos. Josh Allen on the Salute to Service Speed Flex. And then secondary hit of Sam Laporta and Mykel Williams in the vault section there, Brian. As well as 2 vault keys, a $200 vault key and a $50 vault key. So Josh Allen on the Speed Flex, Brock Purdy on the authentic, as well as Bo Nix. Got a closer look at this Speed Flex for Josh Allen. So there you have it there, Brian. Hop on in. The water is just fine for a vault. Like I said, that vault quad box is 4 to go. So maybe make it worth your while to get in there for 4 bites at the apple. Like I said, here's back to our mystery box section, back to our personal section here. If you want to get a jump to the front of the line, this is what you would do here for the jerseys or for the minis. Same deal, the same series that you see up on the regular live break page. The onside minis that we see here are Lawrence Taylor, the Justin Jefferson, the TJ Watt, and the Frank Gore and the Jordan Addison is what we're looking for there. However, this is our own little exclusive section, a little exclusive series in the personals tab. This would be the first down replica helmets. These are all full-size reps. You got Josh Allen on the Green Bay Packers slate. Ricky Williams on the New Orleans Saints. Got the Smoke Weed Everyday inscription. And on the Bears, on the Monsters of the Midway, you got Brian Urlacher with that Hall of Fame 18 inscription on there. But secondary hits include Chase Brown, Steve Largent, and Thurman Thomas. Looking for 6 headliners on 11 boxes here in this rep personal section here. And then finally, one of my favorites, the headliner package. Nice little smorgasbord. Nice little intro to your personal collection if you need a nice little start here. It is a jersey. It is a mini, a full-size rep, and a full-size authentic. These are all headliners, which means they are current day headliners. Headliners you see right now as we speak. Guys like, Justin Jefferson or Devontae Adams, maybe like a Bijan or a Lawrence Taylor, Trevor Lawrence. Any one of those names, or that are currently headliners today or have been headliners within these past few months. So again, you might see a guy like Champ Bailey, who that has been in there before. Roger Staubach, who's been on a full-size authentic in these headliner packages before. I mean, again, Josh Jacobs in the headliner in the first down reps, but he's also been in this headliner package before. So it's been nice to see the combinations. Always interesting to see those for sure. Like I said, the most recent one I mention every time is let's see, it was a Phil Simms mini, a Champ Bailey jersey, a Jared Verse salute to service full size rep, and then a Roger Staubach full size authentic. So that's just a combination, an example of what you would get out of the headliner packages. Currently have 9 available. So again, you get a full size authentic, a full size rep helmet, a mini, and a jersey right there. All of which have been names currently are headliners or have been only in the past 2 months. So the best of the best every single time. That's what we do here, folks. So that's the way to guarantee yourself a dub. Guarantee yourself one over here in the mystery box tab section, or buying out an entire series all by yourself there. Had a little bit more movement there in that double box, so that's fun there. See 5 to go in that diamond as well, if I didn't already make mention. So there you have it, folks. Looking good. Looking good. Almost 1 o'clock here, Central Standard Time. Started about an hour ago, so there we go. That's how you know we're moving in the right direction. When I got to interrupt my rundown 2 different times to get some breaks in. Obviously, Nico Collins, worth the interruption. Also, T. Higgins, worth the interruption. Slide in just so you can kind of see who you got in between. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Kind of just perfectly slides in so you can see that Houday. AFC North Houday to Daniel Newsom. So what are we working with here, folks? What's going on? How we doing? If you're just in the chat right now, say what's up. Whoop, whoop. Cheers. We need our guy Jacom for that one. Let me refresh. I'm going to refresh. I might lose the past couple past couple of comments, but I'm going to get a more accurate read of how many people we got here in the UA break page. I see 15 people. So on average, about 30 eyeballs if you're not, as long as you didn't play with that Red Ryder BB gun at home. You shoot your eye out, kid. So 15 people across the board on our Twitch, our YouTube, and our Facebook page, making sure we're liking, sharing, subscribing, following, hitting the bell so you guys know when we're live. Of course, we are live every day at 9 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Central, 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Central. And, of course, Friday night as well, 12 a.m. or later, just like a little Taco Bell action. UA After Dark. Getting in there, having some fun. That's our guy Robbie and Alex. Late nights, working it late for the UA breakers, the true party animals that stay all the way up in the night, breaking and breaking and breaking. So good on that, guys. Go ahead and hop on in. Speaking of Taco Bell, being the Mountain Dew fan that I am, saw that they had that Midnight Baja Blast, the new Baja Blast. Went ahead and got it, but taste, everything is what would be inconclusive. I got a bad line. It was too seltzery. So I know that my local Taco Bell are gonna have to do better. Rather than go and maybe switch it up and go to a different Taco Bell maybe, and try that new Midnight Baja or Baja Midnight or whatever it's called. So yeah, currently as we speak, flavor on that, taste on it, inconclusive. I did not get a good read. Because too seltzery. Must have been too popular. They just changed the soda line on that. Yeah, that was very disappointing. Good meal, good food, obviously, from time to time. I had my chalupas. Obviously the traditional Mexican dish of the chalupa. As we all know and love.
Yeah, it's authentic.
Go down there to Mexico City and order yourself a chalupa. You will not be looked at sideways. Dos chalupas, sir. But yeah, like I said, very disappointing for me as the Mountain Dew fan. Could not get a good read on the new flavor. I kind of got a hint, so I know that what they were trying to go after, but too seltzery on my end. I was like, shucks, couldn't be. It was just disappointing. Stick within the can. You can't go wrong there. Can't go wrong there. Let's see. We got some baseball starting up here. We got some first pitches already going on. Let's see. Top 7, tons of scoring here for the Roku channel in Washington. Phillies and Nats taking each other on there. Obviously, Joan Duran went down on the last appearance there. That was the big Phillies acquisition, so we'll see how long he'll be out for, closing-wise. So, 9-6 there. Marlins and Red Sox getting started. Garrett Crochet on the bump for the Red Sox. Still nothing there. Blue Jays, pitcher Jose Brios already given up 2. It's 2-0 Rangers early on, top 2nd. Braves and Guardians, bases loaded for the Braves. Nobody scoring so far through the 2nd. And then, of course, like we had mentioned, the red hot Brewers. It's 0-0 going up against the Reds, who are trying to battle and get their way into a wild card position. They are doing their best there. And then, of course, now just announced, I see as it's updating, the Tigers and Twins were about to play. They are now in a rain delay. So, see what happens there. That ought to be fun. But, yeah, obviously the big takeaways from preseason, week 2 of preseason. No Shedeur Sanders. So, Dylan Gabriel got the start for the Browns. He didn't do the best. I think he didn't. The offense did not score. However, they did win. The offense didn't score a touchdown. Let me say that. Offense didn't score a touchdown. They caught a couple field goals and an interception for a touchdown. So they were able to get that dub there. But yeah, it was Dylan Gabriel, no Shedeur Sanders. I think he was out with oblique, bruised oblique or something like that. It's a bummer. You want to see more of him. He had a nice little game in his week 1. Oh, speaking of, we already got some preseason action happening because that kicked off about an hour ago with the Jags and the Saints. Got the starters out there for the Jaguars, and already throwing a touchdown is Trevor Lawrence threw a 7-yard touchdown at Parker, Washington, on an 8-play 55-yard drive for Duval. Let's see who's getting the work right now. Travis Etienne Jr. getting 3 carries for 24 yards. Tank Bigsby's got 2 carries. Bishal Tootin. That's a name right there. 5 carries for him. It's going to be very interesting to see the Jaguars running back situation. I don't know who's going to be able to be trustworthy there, whether it's Travis Etienne Jr. or Tank Bigsby. For what it's worth, they're catching passes out of the backfield, both of them. And already getting the targets right there. Brian Thomas Jr. targeted 4 times, caught 2 of them for 8 yards. So again, that might not be humongous numbers. It is preseason. Wouldn't be a full game structure right there, but it's nice to see the young man getting involved early and often. He's going to have a huge part of that offense, I would think. On the flip side, good to see Chris Olave in there getting some work in for the New Orleans Saints. He's targeted 4 times for 2 catches. Yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy, I don't think, from preseason this time. No 70-yard field goals as of now. I don't know if you saw Cam Little, the guy that kicked that 70-yarder, already sent his cleat and the jersey off to Canton.
Okay, all right, because that was kind of what I was saying last week was like, there should be a little asterisk. I know it's a preseason game, but he still did it,
Oh, yeah, 100%. I thought it was really cool. The Jaguars put it up on their social. He got to box it up and send it out himself, so I thought that was just a little added note right there. Pearson, I got you. What's left in the diamonds? Oh, we got tons left in the diamonds there. Bring out your pickaxes there, folks. Diamonds, we got 10 headliners, 23 boxes. We're looking for that Bo Jackson, that gorgeous Bo Jackson Speedflex. I'll show you that quick second. Show you that closer in just a second. Bo Jackson on the Speedflex. Bijan Robinson on the Speedflex. Jamar Chase on a Speedflex. Then you got Devontae Adams, Lawrence Taylor, Trevor Lawrence, CeeDee Lamb, and Steve Smith Sr. all on Authentics. And then a secondary hit include Omari and Hampton and JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. All there in that diamond section there, folks. Another touchdown for the Jags, who just scored by Shell Tootin. That I guess the third string running back, I suppose now for the Jags. Let me show you a little closer actually, because it was both the Jamar Chase Speedflex. That was actually what I was showing off last as we were going around town. The Jamar Chase Chasing Greatness inscription on there. Bring it back to over here. The Bengal Tiger itself, looking mean and just fierce. The silver signature for Jamar Chase. And like I said, it's like a little airbrush, like a little gloss on there, but the Bengals logo with the Bengals stripes on the helmet, on top, on the back of the helmet, which I think is a nice little added piece. Very fun right there. And then, of course, the multicolored, hot color visor. You see some red, orange, and yellow all in that visor as it kind of changes colors as you look throughout the different tint. It's really nice piece right there. And a second, and also another Speedflex in there. Bo Jackson on the Raiders lid. Can't go wrong. Got the Raiders going down the spine of it. Got the gold stripe, the gold rip in there. The gold, the white, the silver, the black all inside that. Again, you see the one side Raider logo on the other side, the plain Raider logo on the other side. He got him like taking his own face off, ripping that up as it is getting the rip, the tear right there. Love that. And of course, the thick signature from Bo Jackson right there. You see his little picture on the front there as well. Love that. It's a nice piece. We always see Bo Jackson in here, but good to see this one. Very different, very unique. Have yet to see something like that from the Bo Jackson side. So love to see that. Hop in there, folks. Quad box. That is a diamond there. There's a diamond there. Truly a diamond. Truly a nice piece right there for sure. So where do we want to go? What are we leaning towards, folks? Lucky enough for you guys, we had that Playmaker double box broken into, so everyone's name is thrown in there twice already. Let's get more names in there, though, folks. Let's get to it. More opportunities at a Chase wheel spin and getting it done.
It is doable.
Absolutely.
We did do that Playmakers, so we've got the one that is a Chase wheel spin.
Guaranteeing it.
We can do more. We did more this that first show, 9 a.m. I believe in you.
I believe, guys, we did it. We were able to do it. We were able to push through, like I said. Got some minis, got some jerseys that we broke into earlier in the 9 a.m. edition. Now we got our first full-size authentic, full-size helmet on the day. It's chilling in front of us now. Let's see more of them, though. Let's see more full-size. If you guys want to attack the minis, that's cool, too. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat. I see 20 people now here across the board, folks. Way to be. Make sure we're liking, sharing, subscribing. Not just on the YouTube, not just on the Facebook or the Twitch side of things that we're currently watching these streams on, but also over on the Tickety Tockety, over on TikTok, and on Instagram as well. Our social media squad puts together some solid photos, videos, commercials now, even.
Yeah,
putting together those. Throwing them out there to the social media and everything, whether that's a lit of the day, maybe that's a checkup on just how things work here in the break room from time to time. We got a couple of different breakers and hosts explaining to you exactly how different breaks work, or like I mentioned, just kind of like sometimes we get some fun stuff up there. Like it was like a Michael Jordan highlight we put up there. Like I said, there's other nice little montages. So Social Media Squad puts together some fun stuff. Shout out to them. Killing it. Getting the numbies. That's what it's about. Getting those numbies. Gotta get the numbies. Still 4 to go in that quad box. 5 to go on a diamond single. That's what we've been sitting on here, folks. Let's see it. Let's get to it. Let's get going. I'd asked you in the 9 a.m. edition there, Mike. Has your option changed for what you need to see come out of the break room?
Well, okay, it hasn't changed. I still do want to see the Ja'Marr Chase Speed Flex. However, for the purpose of it being a new show, I'll mix it around a little bit. I'll say let's go with the Travis Hunter in the Playmakers series.
Okay.
Because it's, also our Chase Wheelspin.
Chromed out.
It's chromed out. It's a Speed Flex, and it's Travis Hunter. I mean, what more could you want right there?
Exactly.
I think that's what they were chasing early on when we did that Playmaker double box. It's still there for the taking. So, I mean, jump right back on in there.
Pearson now saying it's 4 to go, going from 5 to 4, so that sounds good to me.
Yes, sir.
Cut her down even more. I dropped that link down below a little while ago. I can do it again in just a little bit if we need be. Like I said, you guys are moving and grooving. Diamonds are all, like I mentioned, all authentics or better.
But since we're chasing the diamonds, and you're right, it is 4 to go, might as well go ahead and get that Ja'Marr Chase Speed Flex out here, right?
Exactly right. You guys are chasing after that. He's chasing greatness. He's writing it on the helmet. Might as well make it worthwhile to go ahead and get it yourself. Again, I've yet to see that style of Speed Flex for a Bengal lid with the Bengal tiger looking like that, having it kind of ripped, having it with the Bengals helmet of itself on the back of the helmet. Very, very unique decision there. Slide this on down. T. Higgins box. The T. Higgins chilling right there. So how we doing, folks, in the chat? Let me know. Let us know who you're chasing after, what you're chasing after, what you guys want to see get broken into. Obviously, you tell your friends. You tell 2 friends, and those 2 friends tell 2 friends. They'll make the word. They'll spread it out. Or like I said, just, if you ever just kind of, I've been saying this very early often when I first started here. If you want bragging rights, invite your bros in here. Invite your friends and your pals in here. Start breaking with them. Like, oh, you want that full size? You want that Justin Jefferson? Haha, not a boo-boo. I want it before you. Now you got to come over to my house in my man cave if you want to see it. You want to see that Ja'Marr Chase Speed Flex? Well, you got to come over here now because I want it, not you. So that's like I said, if you want to get some bragging rights on your buddies, go ahead and invite them over, invite them on in to the break page. You guys can start ripping together. Be fun. Or make a friend in here. Like I said, this community's nice. Community gets it all set up. Sets you up for some trade. Maybe you got, I don't know, some Texans gear or some Vikings gear, and you're looking to trade for some Dallas stuff. Everyone's got Dallas. Everyone 49ers, Yankees, Alabama gear, stuff like that. Everyone knows one of those fans or needs to trade with them. It's a good way to do it. Grow the community, grow your little Rolodex of people you can talk trade, talk shop with, and do so. So there you have it. I'll keep refreshing, see what we're closest on. Still could be that 4 to go in the quad. Still could be that 4 to go in that diamond single. Those are the 2 closest, folks. Let's hop on in. Oh yeah, let me see so many more. If there was any other standout games or any standout performances. Oh, Devon Achane going down with a soft tissue injury on the Dolphins game. Uh, Yikes, because he was again. You always lean on the fantasy aspect of things for me, but yeah, that was a scary thing for sure. You know, he's a running back that's going in first rounds. For some people, I mean, they even argue he could be the number one running back. I mean, good on you. He's in a decent offense that does it. He's very talented and explosive. But yeah, a soft tissue injury for Devon Achane, who's been a headliner here before. Definitely want to make mention of that. Let's see. Packers come back on the Colts again, preseason, but they still you still don't want to let them gain confidence in any way. Let's see. Did JJ McCarthy play in this game too? Let's see. So JJ McCarthy did not play in this second preseason game. Brett Rippin Fouts is here. Sam Howell back in there. There you go. One completion, and it was for a touchdown, though. So there you go. Can't be mad at that one. Anything else? Let's see. Any other big? Oh, Joshua Dobbs is on the Patriots now. Interesting.
I didn't even see that trade.
Yeah,
was it free
agent pickup? Yeah. Again, for what it's worth, didn't get the offensive put up that they wanted to, but another win for the Browns in the preseason. Again, preseason, put that precursor on there. But speaking of Nico Collins, what'd he do? He caught a 5-yard touchdown in his preseason game this week. So again, you saw the starters there. C.J. Stroud went 6 for 8, 44 yards and a touchdown. Of course, like I just mentioned, that went to Collins. He caught 2 passes for 13 yards, one of them being that 5-yard score on 3 targets. So they saw that. They said, all right, good enough for me. Take a seat. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you in 3 weeks for week 1. Two weeks, more like, excuse me. Whew. It's getting closer and closer. I'm just loving every second of it. Let's see. What else we working with here, folks? 49ers and Raiders. Jake Moody on a walk-off field goal, ending that one. Ravens and Cowboys, nothing too much here. Another preseason win for the Ravens. That's kind of par for the course at this point. They went on that like 18-game preseason win streak like a season or two ago, lost, and then now they've been kind of back on that preseason streak again. I think they were talking about Joe Milton. Yeah, Joe Milton having like a 49-yard bomb. Not a touchdown, but having a 49-yard pass. I like what they see kind of out of this kid, so I don't know if we'll see seeing him start this time this season, but still a good name to kind of rely on. We'll kind of just slowly see how he transitions in this league. Battle in L.A., Chargers versus Rams. Rams took the win there, 23-22. Again, kind of on a walk-off with True Edmonds walking in there on an 8-yard pass with about 5 seconds left. So 23-22, the final there. Yeah, that's exciting. Again, I know it's preseason, but just to watch your squad, to watch your team execute in a last ditch effort, it's probably what the squad is more worried about. Yeah, people were getting some touches, and then nothing, just all Stetson Bennett in that one. Stetson Bennett goes 28 for 40 for the Rams, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Blake Corum gets a couple rushes. Yeah, like I said, not as many big takeaways here in this second week of preseason as I feel like there were in the first week. But preseason's preseason. You get what you get. You're kind of focused on your guys, making sure they stay healthy, making sure they stay upright. I'll definitely for sure. Maybe it's what's to come for us, for us Bears fans, because we want to see the starters tonight. We got to see how Caleb reacts to the offense, because everyone and their mother has been saying, "Oh, Caleb, you can't put a ball in a net during preseason, so it's time to freak out." So
it was a speed drill.
Yeah. It's that again. It's a lot of analysts that aren't even there making the reports. So that's what caught me. That's what I thought that was the most funny was the guys that aren't even there are the loudest to report about it, but the guys that aren't there that are telling you to relax are getting the least amount of exposure. So whatever. What was our last order? What time was our last order?
We were at 113.
Oh, okay.
It's been recent.
Okay, gotcha. For sure. Like I said, we can expand, we can wait on everything, but don't want to sit here with our hands folded for too long, obviously. Just twiddling our thumbs. Of course, guys, our Chase wheel spin, we're for sure going to have a double box break going. Already had that. Got 3 to go now in that diamond single, so hopefully that gets broken into right away. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link down below again. If you guys didn't already see the diamond single. There's 3 to go now.
Yeah, we're moving close to breaking.
So hopefully a nice little push right there to go ahead and get you influence. Like I mentioned, there's 10 headliners on 23 boxes in that diamond section there, folks. Mathematically, does that still come out to our best, or is it still playmakers that are mathematically our best headliner to box ratio? Let me pull out the good old calculator. I would think it'd still be the playmakers.
I think it's still playmakers.
Yeah. Let me put an actual percentage on here. So 9 divided by 13, that's going to give us 69% chance of hitting a headliner, so just short of 70% there. And then 10 divided by 23, that's going to be about a 45% chance, just short of 45% chance. So 44, like a 43.444. Math is fun. So there you have it, folks. Some good headliner to box ratios across the board. Like I'd mentioned, 5 headliners in the vault section, but still 2 vault keys. So essentially a 50% chance there of either hitting a headliner or a vault key. 5 headliners on 7 boxes in that practice squad still. 5 headliners on 7 minis left. And 4 headliners on 7 boxes in the jerseys. But yeah, keep attacking those playmakers. Get into that diamond section there, folks. That's what we're working with here. Let's keep doing it. Let's do it. We are having some fun here, folks. So yeah, that was football. Back over the MLB realm. Like I said, we're getting some scores here now. 1-0 for the Marlins. Getting one over on old Garrett. So is that probably a solo shot? No one crochet. Yep. Wagaman going deep, 416. Straightaway center. I don't know where he hit it. Some good moves there. White Sox getting started. Top of the first. Already up 1-0.
That's a good sign because they
Lenyn
lost the
Sosa.
previous 2.
Lenyn Sosa, red hot.
Kansas City always has their number, so
Another
take
solo
one from
shot.
them.
Yeah, that is true. They
Don't
always
get swept.
do something. Just be active. Chase Mydroff back in the lineup for the White Sox. That's good to see.
We do have a rep personal for
Hey.
Rob Elbright.
Nice.
So, Rob, are you here, Robert? Go ahead and
Is
do
a
that.
you said a jersey personal?
It's a replica person.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
So in that case, those are these numbers right here. So that'd be, let me drop you down below right there. The rep personal numbers.
that looks like it was a Sig Club reward. So good on you, Rob. Wait for those ratios to be sitting pretty. 6 headliners still in 11 boxes. I like that math.
So there you have it. Looking for Josh Jacobs on the slate, Ricky Williams with that smoke weed every day inscription, Brian Urlacher with the Hall of Fame inscription, or Chase Brown, Steve Largent, Thurman Thomas, all secondary hits. So there you have it right there. You can choose between those numbers, 2 through 5, 10, 11, 16 through 18, 21, 23, and 25. All available for that rep personal there, my man. So Rob, if you're out there in the ether, in the nether, he's gonna go with box 11. Box 11. Awesome. Let's get that off the board. Box 11 coming up. No need to spin you around 10 times. No need to figure out your division, because this again is a rep personal. While our man Mike is snagging that box, again, let me tell you how you go ahead and guarantee yourself a win. 2 different ways: filling up a break all by yourself, or doing this right here like our man Robert is doing. Got himself into a rep personal section. He said, hey, no reason for me to not get a dub. Let's guarantee that right away and get this rep personal here. So he's going to walk away with a first down, a rep helmet, full-size rep here in this first down series. Awesome possum. So there you have it. Box 11, this first down series. Ready to rock and roll. Good luck, Robert. Again, as he's looking for 6 headliners on 11 boxes, now turning it into 10. So let's see what we're working with here. Good luck, Robert. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I see this color in this scheme. I can only assume. Don't want to do that just in case. Oh, there you go. Glad I didn't assume, because I would have been wrong. Feel around and see if I can find her. Otherwise, I might just have to pull out and see together. Let's pull out and see together. Let's see. Ooh, it's going to be on the Detroit Lions. Oh, I think it's going to be Billy Sims. Billy Sims on the Rookie of the Year right there. Let me double check just to make sure. Obviously, if you ever were confused, you can always find the Beckett cert and figure out who it is. But sure enough, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Billy Sims right there on the Detroit Lions full-size rep. There you go. There's my little thing. Yep, sure enough, Billy Sims going home right there. Congratulations right there to Robert. It would have been an NFC North hit. I almost said that. But on the old school Lions lid right there, can't go wrong. Solid piece right there. The full-size rep. Getting the Rookie of the Year in the 80s. Rocking number 20, Billy Sims right there. Nice hit. Nice hit. Way to be, like I said, way to guarantee yourself a dub. That's how you do it. By getting yourself Billy Sims. Nice. Let me get you right up there, Robert. Billy Sims. That's the way to do it, folks. That's how you guarantee yourself a dub. Getting in here on the Buy a Mystery Box tab section, like our guy Robert just did, or you buy yourself out all the spots there in a break. So congratulations there, Robert. Going on with Billy Sims. That adds a little bit more now. So still now 6 headliners on 10 boxes in that full-size rep there. So 60% chance of landing Josh Jacobs, Ricky Williams, Brian Urlacher, Chase Brown, Steve Largent, or Thurman Thomas. So again, whether you're chasing in this current section you see here, any other lids that you see in the break room, or just want to, like I said, guarantee yourself a dub, go ahead and do so, folks. That's how we do it here. Congratulations, Robert. Got 25 people watching across the board. Making sure we're liking, sharing, subscribing.
Well, we're not done quite yet because we've got the diamond single that has closed out.
Nice.
So we get a diamond break in here.
Yes. Diamonds, of course, are forever. But here, diamonds are all authentics or better. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So diamond single number 2. Please drop a box number. There we go. For diamond single number 2. If you are part of that break, please drop a box number or a wheel suggestion, and we will oblige. Of course, the diamonds numbers are scrolling across right now. 3 through 7, 9 through 11, 13 through 17, and 19 through 28. And Ricky John says 23. We have that, and we will go ahead and do so. Let me get 23 off the board. Pearson just a bit outside, asking for 19, but just missed it. As we will gonna go ahead and hit that diamond single with 23. Take that off the board. Might have to rearrange this really quick. There we go.
There you go.
Awesome. 23 coming off the board. Let's grab everyone's name and go around 10 times here at the 12 p.m. edition of the UA Break page. Flip this on so we can see as we go around 10 times to determine our divisions. Bang. Here we have it, folks. Jamie or Jaime, I don't want to mispronounce it, but there we have it, Jamie. You're going to have the NFC North. John, you're going to go and have the NFC South. Sean, you're going to have the NFC East. Ricky, our box caller, you're going to have the NFC West. Bob, first time buyer, first time player, maybe first time winner, who knows? You have the AFC North. Bob, let us know. How'd you hear about us? What's your squad? Who you chasing after individually? We can always point you in the right direction. Thank you for joining us here today, Bob. AFC North, that is your spot. Jeanette, you have the AFC South. Pearson, you have the AFC East. And Ricky Johns, again, back to you in the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Ready to rock and roll. Grab that. 23 was our box call.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Looking good, folks. Again, we're looking for Bo Jackson on the Speedflex, Devontae Adams, Bijan Robinson on a Speedflex, Lawrence Taylor on an authentic, Trevor Lawrence on an authentic. From Lawrence to Lawrence on that one. Jamar Chase on a Speedflex, CeeDee Lamb, Steve Smith Sr., and then secondary hits of Omarion Hampton and at JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Alrighty, guys. Good luck, good luck. Box number 23 here in the diamond section. What are we working with here in this diamond section here? Good luck, everybody. Well, I'm pretty sure, again, I'm going to do this thing where I don't want to assume, but the way that it is, the style that it is, the name brand that we know that we have on here, I think I'm only safe to assume. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Still going to be a Hall of Famer on here, on the Giants. Let me make sure. There we go. Yeah, it is Lawrence Taylor. Okay. I was playing myself out on that one. I knew it. I feel like I knew it. I mean, Lawrence Taylor going home right here on this, the red version of the red alternate on the Giants lid. Authentic. It's going to be Lawrence Taylor. One of the Lawrences, one of the Taylors coming off the board for sure. That's going to be NFC East take going to Sean. Let's go. Nice hit right there. That is a sweet piece for sure. Getting a little bit of a glare because of our lights, but here you go. Hall of Famer, 99 inscription on there. Lawrence Taylor.
LT.
Exactly right. Nice hit. LT. Of course, my favorite thing was that Artie Lang bit, and he just goes, N. Taylor. Anytime there's a big Giants play, anytime there's a defensive play, it always ended with N. Taylor because he was always in on the play. So Lawrence Taylor, whether that's your LT, maybe your parents' LT, maybe your current LT, because like I said, just the generation gap. Because there's LaDainian Tomlinson, there's Lawrence Taylor, but nevertheless, you know, Sean's excited. He goes, "Let's go!" He's got a headliner. He's got a big hit right there in Lawrence Taylor. It's a nice little opportunity, nice hit. Lawrence Taylor coming off the board. So it'll be 9 headliners now on 22 boxes. Congrats there, Sean.
Still not that Jamar Chase or the Bijan Robinson or the Bo Jackson. So a lot of speed flexes still out there.
True
but
that.
Still a nice hit.
True indeed. So if you are speed flex hunting, you still got plenty to go after, plenty to shop after. Some big names in those speed flexes, just all kind of spread throughout. Can't go wrong with a Lawrence Taylor, absolutely legend. Not only just on the field, definitely like you mentioned, any Giants fan would want that. Pearson was. Of course, Pearson, you can always talk trade, you can always talk shop. Worth your while. There you have it. Lawrence Taylor off the board and into Sean's living room or his man cave, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Hop on in, guys. Let's do it. So there you go. That's another diamond off the board, folks. Again, that makes now 9 headliners on 22 boxes. Getting a little closer there and filling up and closing out those diamonds. Close out on some minis and some jerseys. Those are 7 to go, basically. 7 boxes in both. As well as the practice squad. So we got 7. 7s are wild here. The practice squad, minis, and jerseys. Let's get to crack-a-lackin'. So what are we chasing after still for here? Are we getting some more movement maybe in those diamonds? Because, again, the Jamar Chase still available. Bo Jackson still available. Robert's saying here, Pearson Ryan, I have a same Flash Authentic for trade for sale. If interested, feel free to shoot me an email. So there you go. Got the email down below. Let him know. Hopefully get some movement maybe in that diamond section. We'll get that single back up in just a moment. We got 7 to go in those double box for the playmakers. Still 4 to go in that quad box for the vault. Six to go in the minis. Back to 5 on the pump fake vault for a single though. So I know I dropped the quad box earlier. I can drop the vault single now. My fat finger almost put 45 to go. That would have been a long, lengthy wait if we're doing a 45 spot break, but we're not. We're only doing 8 spots. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it down to 8. I think it makes everything nice and neat, nice and even. So yeah. If you are, guys, if there are anyone that is doing a 45 spot break, you are bonkos. But there you have it. We are looking good, folks. Looking good across the board. Like like I said, hopefully maybe add some more names to that playmakers list, as that is our Chase wheel spin. We did a double box earlier, so guaranteeing we will have a Chase wheel spin at the conclusion of this 12 p.m. stream, this 12 p.m. edition, this 12 p.m. episode of the UA Break Page, however you'd like to label it as. I like saying episodes. I think it's kind of fun. Always been a big TV guy, so I guess this has been a first full season, off season over here in the UA Break Page. There we have it. Pearson saying thanks to Robert. He's going to maybe reach out about that. Exactly. You got that similar Flash Authentic for sale. So again, if you're interested there, that's, like I said, one of the greater parts of being in this break page, folks. Some people got some stuff maybe that you want. Some people got some stuff that we currently don't have. Maybe we did have it. Now it's theirs, so now we don't have it. So it's theirs to trade. It's theirs to sell. So that's, like you said, that's kind of what we do here, folks. Build that page, build that community. So if, like I said, if we don't have something you want, maybe someone else does. Maybe someone wants what you got. And there you go. That's how that little trade begins. That's how the negotiations start. Worst someone can say is no. That's about it. They just move on to the next one, next offer, try and add a little bit better. Obviously, for what it's worth, I think the common ground is, a rep for rep, an authentic for an authentic, speed flex for speed flex. That's kind of the go-to here. But, to each their own. If you got a big name that's signed an authentic, you got maybe to your perspective, a smaller name that signed a speed flex, that could still kind of work out for some cases. So again, it's kind of, values in the eye of the beholder, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, as they say. So do what you can, do what you will on that one. But looking good, folks. It's been fun. Creeping up almost at that 2 o'clock Central Standard Time mark here. Maybe in about, like I said, maybe about 15 minutes we'll hit that Chase wheel spin if we're not getting any more additional names to that Playmakers section. Well, that's still plenty of time for exactly that, for another double box to maybe get broken into. Maybe we can get another single going. So that'd be fun. That would be fun, folks.
Still moving. So
good.
We
Good.
We could have a little bit of overtime in our future.
Ooh, nice.
But we got to be closing it out, guys. So.
Exactly. Buy yourselves the time. That's what I always say here. We see that there's movement, we will always add some additional time here, folks. So keep buying and keep going. We keep going. We keep going. It's been fun for show. It's always like Christmas time every time. Every time you open something up, it's always something new. Let's see. Yeah, that vault single. 4 to go now. So you guys saw that link and said, hey, you know what? Might as well. I know what's in that vault. We got some good stuff. Got 5 headliners along with 2 vault keys in the vault section. That Josh Allen brought that Salute to Service Speed Flex, along with the Bo Nix Authentic, Brock Purdy Authentic, and then Sam Laporta and Michael Williams on secondary headliners. And then, of course, a $200 gift card and a $50 gift card lurking in the form of a vault key. So 2 vault keys, 5 headliners, 7 boxes that you're looking for on 14 total. It's almost 50% chance of landing either a headliner or a vault key.
That vault is moving.
There we go.
So it looks like we could be looking at that in just a moment.
Let's crack into that vault, folks.
4 spots to go.
Nice. That'd be the way to be, folks. Like I said, let's get that little, what would it be, like the little, what the little burglars, they pop out the things the doctors wear, the stethoscope, and they kind of let's do that. Let's bring our stethoscope out and our microscope and our other scopes. Get into that vault. Getting into the vault there, boss. Getting into the vault. what else has been up lately? What else has been new and interesting? I mean, in the Chicagoland area, we were jammed up just
This
all day.
weekend, I don't know who did the planning.
Yeah.
You and I were talking about this on WRMN.
Yeah.
But you had Cubs 120 starts Friday, Saturday, and today, Sunday.
Yeah.
You had Friday night Tate McRae concert at the United Center. During the morning at the United Center, you had the weigh-ins for UFC.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, you had the Savannah Bananas stuff that led into the evening where the actual game was played at Rate Field where the White Sox play.
Yeah, it was Friday and Saturday.
And then Saturday again as well. And then Saturday evening at Soldier Field was a Chicago Fire game. Sunday evening at Soldier Field today is a Chicago Bears game.
Yeah, the Chicago Air and Water
Show. Yeah, which
on top of, like, you had mentioned the
Storm.
weigh-ins. You had mentioned the weigh-ins on Friday. That turned into the actual UFC event Saturday night, which was bonkers. A lot of people there. That was sold out at the UC.
And those two games last night, the Fire and the Savannah Bananas that were starting in the evening. I'm sure UFC started in the evening as well, but the main card doesn't really start until 10 or 11 o'clock. But the two games, that was right when the storm hit.
Yeah.
And the storm kind of came rolling through, even I think towards the latter half of the Air and Water Show. So they probably had to cut some of the flying and also the water side short.
Downpour. We had
It was bad.
We had to delay the Dogs game. I mean, and on top of that too, on top of all
Dogs
the
as well.
professional games, we have all the independent ball too. So, weren't Boomers in town?
Boomers were out of town.
Oh, sorry. So
but
Boomers were out. I believe the Windy City
was in town, I
Thunderbolts
think.
were home. The Dogs were home. King County was probably either home or on the road. But so all those independent balls.
King County was home.
Yeah. I think there was and again, it might have been an event at the Allstate Arena last night too.
It might have been,
It
yeah.
was jammed up in every direction probably. So you're probably going out last night. You're like, oh, I'll be a nice little hunky dory. You need to check the calendar because hopefully you didn't have any like family roll into town or on top of all that you get the fake they're not even protests. I don't even know how to call it a protest. They're just like mockery meme things. There's the people down at the beans yelling, "There's a man in the bean! Get him out! There's a man!" Did you see this?
This is
real.
This is real.
So there's a Instagram page called Man in the Bean
Oh,
where they're
They
going down
believe-
to the bean with the signs saying that the
believe there's a man in
creator
the bean.
the creator and the designer of the bean put a baby in the bean and he's been growing up and living in the bean his entire life.
so people are crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a certain level of unemployment that I would love to be at, but
Right? Like, who has the time to go and do that stuff? Like, or even buy into that stuff? Like, what in the
if
world?
you want, please, when you have the time, go look those up. Those are some of the
my
funniest
gosh.
videos because people are coming up to them and they think they're being serious. And they're
it's all
playing it
satire,
off
it's all-
so
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
They're like explaining it how every protest would be like, like they have like brochures and stuff. They're like, here you go, like here's take the information. There's a man inside the bean, he's placed in there
Oh.
however long. They're not breaking character. It is so awesome, so funny. It is so funny.
But you're also saying there are people that genuinely believe that.
No, I don't think I don't think that
okay.
they believe.
I thought that they're like
I
push.
think they're very much in on the joke. They
Okay,
know that it's a
okay.
joke.
All right, I
They're
was
just
like-
playing it off so well that other people like they're just what they're like these crazy people. They really think there's a man.
Okay.
They're like
Had me there for a second.
They're
but
sitting
yeah.
there. They go, if you look at the silhouette when the sun hits it at a certain time, you can see a man inside the bean.
Oh
It's so
my
funny.
gosh.
And there's a video where a cop came by and she just goes, guys, you guys can protest. We don't care. We just need you guys take the sticks off the sign. They're like, oh, okay, no problem. So they've been very cooperative. So they are very cooperative trolls. I'll give them that.
Oh my god.
So again, the only issue that the cops had were just like, hey guys, chant, do your dances, run around, do whatever you can, do whatever you want. Just take the sticks off the sign. They're like, all right.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's been absolutely great.
That's insane.
And all that we just mentioned, that's following the weekend that was Lollapalooza and everything else that happened that weekend too. So it's just been jam-packed weekend after jam-packed weekend down here in the Chicagoland area. Which again, It's nice. It's kind of like you're like, oh, Nick, you guys are complaining about all these awesome events around you. It's like, yes and no.
Yeah. Right. No, I mean, I'm excited that there are so many events. I'm not super thrilled to the fact that the traffic.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's just getting to.
Plus,
if you're like,
you add the
awesome,
storm
yeah.
on top of it. It's like, oh my goodness.
It's like, it's kind of what happens here sometimes. You're like, you give us so many options. You're just like, all right, cool. Well, how do we get there?
Yeah,
Like,
where do I go that isn't congested?
Yeah, exactly.
Although
So
you want it to be congested in the break room.
exactly, that's the difference. That's the difference. That is the big difference. Ooh, nice. Well, that's how we know, folks. Like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh no. Trust me, I don't want to live in like a place like I don't even know. I don't want to take a shot at anybody, but what's a
rural
a one horse town?
There's a place, I don't know the name of it, but our buddy Grant, and he talks about growing up in Oklahoma, and he's like, the closest even convenience store you got to drive to is like 20 miles.
Oh, jeez.
No thanks.
Yeah, no.
I'm out.
Well, let's stay even in state. How about a place like Sandwich, Illinois? Like if you got to drive an hour and a half to get anywhere.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Or even like, in normal Illinois, where Illinois State is, like, sure, college land is cool, but there's nothing to do out there besides go to class and go party. That's about it. But yeah, exactly right. But what are we closest now to now? Let's see.
We're 3 away
Three to go.
that vault single.
3 to go.
So we can close that out.
Let's close it out, guys.
We got about 12 minutes
Yeah.
before we get to that 2 o'clock hour, and then we have to start thinking about wrapping things up unless we're continuously breaking, because there will be the 3 o'clock show.
Yeah.
Nick will be on it. I'll be out of here, and you guys will get a little taste of our buddy Alex coming
Alex will
in.
be popping in, tagging out for our guy Mike right here. Been solid on the 1s and 2s today. Some solid combos as well. I always thank you for that. But yeah, like you mentioned, we'll reassess in about 11 to 10 minutes. If we're still lurking on 3, 2 left to go in the vault, we'll hold out for a little bit. But we'll definitely hit that chase wheel spin around 2 o'clock. We had that Playmakers double box getting broken into. So again, if you guys want to add some more names, more shots, more bites at the apple for some UA cash back in your pocket, go ahead and hop into that Playmakers section. On top of that, just getting in any one of those big names, like I mentioned, the Justin Jefferson jersey, the Terrell Davis authentic, the Travis Hunter Speedflex, chromed out Speedflex, might I add, Bijan Robinson on the Speedflex as well, and then Rob Gronkowski on the Salute to Service. Got some secondary hits, including Shannon Sharp, Jameson Williams, and Sam Laporta on a dual signed together. A little helmet right there. AJ Brown, and then Brock Bowers, all in that Playmaker section there. So some great pass catchers all in there, including as well as the Bijan Robinson, little horse thunderback on the down there. What am I even saying? I don't even know. Ready to rock and roll, folks. Let's get it go. 3 to go. 3 to go in that vault single. Last time I shared it, it was 5 to go. So you guys been doing some work on that vault single there, folks. Let's get it done. Let's get it going.
Even if you're already in that break, consider possibly jumping in, getting another spot, because Thomas Shanky has 2 spots in there. Pearson Ryan, John Gubbiotti, and Jaime Cortines. You guys all have 1 spot. So let us know.
Well, hop in, because the traditional double up opportunity, I'm only seeing, let's see, just to make sure. Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta would be a nice little double up with the Justin Jefferson jersey in the NFC North. I would think Terrell Davis and Shannon Sharp, both in that AFC West. And Brock Bowers, AFC West as well.
Yeah.
And then that's about it, if I'm not mistaken, because Gronk, if he's on the Patriots list, so that's going to be AFC East. NFC East is going to go AJ Brown. NFC South will be Bijan. So again, you have a couple of double up spots if you just had the 1 spot, if you land in that NFC North and that AFC West. If you wanted some double up opportunities in terms of getting 2 different spots, that's the way to do it, folks. Just to guarantee yourself at least 2 different ones right there. So that's the way to do it, folks. Playmakers are looking good. I got 15 people across the board. 15 people. If we want to add any more names to that playmakers, if we want to cross the goal line and get that diamond single done, or excuse me, it was a vault single. 3 to go in that vault single. That'll be the ways to be there, folks. Like I said, in about 8 minutes, we'll go ahead and lock in that playmakers chase wheel spin if there's no other breaks going on at the time. But it's been fun so far. Like I mentioned, I got some full-size helmets out here, so it's nice to see that.
We do. Even the mini's nice.
I was about to say, however, even with one of these full-size helmets, I'm still going to give that mini the bronze because that Who Dey inscription.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's going to be T. Higgins with my bronze.
It's tough. It really is.
I'm going to go Nico Silver. Solid name. Great pass catcher. Currently playing. Like I said, I think he's got the poise to be a number 1 wide receiver, maybe even top 5 wide receiver this year when it's all said and done across the board. But he'll be my silver. Got him the salute to service for this one. And then finally on this little Flash Giants, like their alternate lid that they got going on this authentic, we're going to go with a Lawrence Taylor, the Hall of Famer, N. Taylor.
Well, you and I were completely on different tracks in the 9 a.m. show. But this time I think we are in agreement. I've got to give that T. Higgins mini that bronze. I got to give the Nico Collins the silver. And, of course, just for the name that it is. And I like the alternate red on there. Got to go with LT, Lawrence Taylor, as my top hit. So just honorary mention to this Billy Sims that's sitting on this table here. You got that little bit different of the Lions logo. You got the
throwback, a little old school.
Yeah, and it's on the silver helmet. But it just, I don't know. This T. Higgins is clean. It's very clean.
I like this throwback because I have one of those like little 50-cent machines when you pop the helmets off. This is the style Lions helmet that I have on that little 50% machine. So I thought, it was nice little fun. Just like I said, it's just for me on that one.
Well, Jamie jumping back in.
Got 1 to go now in that vault single. Let's close that out, folks. Let's close that out. 1 to go in that vault single. No reason for that to be lingering or holding on to that one. No reason for that to be a pre-fill for 3 o'clock.
We may have to change our rankings.
That could be the case, too. Classic Nick speaking too soon. That could be the case. Make me eat my words. Let's change it up, because in that vault section, a couple of different things that could probably pop out for me, but if that obvious one of Josh Allen Speed Flex pops out, that would be the clear-cut gold that might bump old Lawrence Taylor on down to silver. But a couple other names in there for sure. Brock Purdy on the authentic, Bo Nix on the authentic, and then secondary hit of Sam Laporta and Mykel Williams along with that. Josh Allen, salute to service, Bills Speed Flex. So let's do it, folks. Let's get the ball across the goal line. Let's get that vault single cracked into. Again, not just those 5 headliners. We got 2 vault keys lurking in there as well. A $200 vault key and a $50 vault key. That'll be the way to do it, folks. Let's push. Like I said, we'll see what gets broken into first in terms of the chase wheel spin at 2, if we're going to break that in about 4 minutes, or we're going to get this last slot sealed up here in the vault section. So we're either breaking a vault next, or we're either getting into our chase wheel spin next around the 2 o'clock hour. So holding off a couple more minutes. Like I said, I definitely think this vault single will get broken into before. No reason for this to be a pre-fill. Nice little home run, layup, 3-pointer to walk off on. Be the way to do it, folks. Let's close it out. 1 more to go in that vault single. little pump fake action or wah, wah, pump fake. Which honestly, if you were quick enough in Madden to use a pump fake, it would actually it actually worked sometimes. It would throw off the defenders, the CPU pretty well. So like I said, if you didn't have a pocket that collapsed in half a second like usual Madden, and you could actually time up your play, get a pump fake, and then free up your wide receiver from the DB. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. That's Madden. Let's close it out, folks. Let's see my favorite thing, that red sold out sign. Otherwise, in a couple minutes, let's see. We got that double box for the playmaker all set right there. Sure enough. Bang. So we can take all these names in a little bit. Go around 10 times.
We're so close.
I know.
Almost there.
We're gonna hold the door. Hold the door. We're gonna hold it down with that one spot to go in that vault section. As I peek back over to see some scores in the MLB realm. Final in Washington, 11-9 over the Phillies over the Nats. Still 1-0 for the White Sox going into the fourth. Don't stop now, boys.
That's that lone run from Lenin, right?
Yeah, a home run from Lenyn Sosa again. He's just been red hot. Red hot. I think they were trying to find a way for him to not be maybe in the lineup next year, but if he keeps hitting the way that he does,
he's gonna force their hand.
Yeah. Like I said, which isn't the worst necessarily.
If he's gonna produce, might as well.
Pretty decent on the offensive side. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you he's a Gold Glove on the defensive side, but he's not. He's not he's not like a revolving door. He's not like one of those old barn doors where you kind of just fold in and fold out. So he's got some oomph to him. Still in the preseason realm on the Jags and Saints game. Looks like some more field goals from the Saints. So nothing too exciting on the preseason side today. Still looking good score-wise here. There you go.
What are the Brewers doing right now?
Brewers, nothing. Top 6th with the Reds.
That's that 14-game win streak on the line.
There's Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Reds. Caleb Durbin holding it down. Oh, sorry. He's not holding it down. It's Jose Quintana on the mound for the Brewers.
That's so crazy.
It's strange because he's just so consistent.
Yeah.
Again, not Cy Young numbers by any means, but a 3.2 ERA. His record right now is 10-4. He's just been there, done that. He's a reliable guy.
Pearson said vault single, and he's correct. Looks like we've got a brand new customer jumping in here to close it out.
Bang.
That is
getting that
Dustin
done.
Fox Garcia.
Well, Dustin, you get to see my favorite thing due to your purchase, the red sold out sign. That's my favorite thing in this entire break page. Seeing that let us know that we're going to have a break getting done here. So, vault single. Let's see, this is number 5. Please drop a box number. Dropping that box number. Get you guys off the randomized screen so you see that comment a little bit better. Please drop a box number or a wheel suggestion if you guys are in said break. So that would be Thomas, Pearson, John, Jamie, or Dustin. Again, with the diamonds, with the vault, looking like 14. we'll do one of those 30 wheels, and then we'll kind of just pick and see what's closest. Unless we fall on a number that's that we currently have. A whole lot, another like 10, 20 seconds. Yeah, another 30 seconds or so. Just so I know, because I know, like I said, there's a little bit of a delay across the board. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get our wheel, we'll get our number suggestion. And then, of course, we will go ahead and then take everyone's name and go around 10 times to determine our division. Last call. Anybody got a number? Anyone got a number? Dustin, first time, says, do I need to do anything? Nope, unless you would like to suggest a wheel number, unless you suggest a box number. By that, you can just you can go ahead and see the numbers that are currently scrolling along down here. You can see after the, as of now, you're not going to see the vault selections. Now they're popping back up. So if you want to pick a box between 10 and 18, box number 23, or 25 through 28, just like our man Pearson did. Pearson's going to go with box 25. So we're going to get 25 coming off the board from that vault section. But yep, honestly, Dustin, as soon as you put that order in, as soon as you get your spot, don't really need to do all too much other than that. All just got to pay attention, see if you won, and like I said, if I ever throw out the suggestion for a box number, if you'd like, you can throw out your suggestion. If not, it's cool too. Not a problem. There you have it. Pearson already got to it. He said 25. We're going to go ahead and go in with 25. But yeah, that's just for future reference there, Dustin. And of course, any questions, comments, concerns, anything you need clarification on, feel free to ask. Feel free to throw it out there. We'll do our best to go ahead and do exactly that to kind of clarify for you. So let's go ahead to the randomizer screen. Show you what we're working with. 10 times around to determine our divisions here. And Dustin, by the way, first time buyer, first time slot getter. Let us know, what's your squad? Who do you chase after? How'd you hear about the UA break page? We'll point you in the right direction, my man. No problem, Dustin. Like I said, let us know your squad. We'll help you out. Get you nice and settled here, and all ready to roll. Like I said, thank you for joining in here us on the UA break page. Hopefully see you for some time to come. Yes, box 25, please. Thank you. That gets us to where we need to be, where Jamie is in the NFC North. Thomas, you have the NFC South and the NFC East. John, you have the NFC West. Pearson, you have the AFC North. Jamie, the AFC South. AFC East belongs to Dustin. And the AFC West is back to you, Jamie. So again, Dustin, just in case you need to know, maybe if you pull anything out of here that's from the AFC East teams, that's going to go home to you, my man. Otherwise, everything else, same deal. Same rules apply. Hey, he says the Niners are his squad. The Niners. So if you're looking for someone in that vault, it would bring Brock Purdy. But hopefully that's not the case for you, I guess, in that sense. But we'll see what's going on. Let's see what we're rocking with here. Good luck. What's up, Alex? We'll see Alex in just a little bit here at the 3 p.m. hour. Good luck. Getting in this vault single. And then we'll see what we're working with, and then we'll maybe get into that Chase wheel spin, and I'd be closing us on out of here for this 3 p.m. edition, or this 12 p.m. edition of the UA break page.
I'll get him. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
There we go. How about a guy that's playing right now? He caught a ball earlier. He's got a couple rushing attempts. He's been here before, and I think he's going to be a nice little dual threat for that backfield. The Jacksonville Jaguars rep, it's going to be Tank Bigsby.
Oh,
Tank
nice.
Bigsby. Gotta get a name. If you name your kid named Tank, you're bound to be doing something right. Bound to be hitting people in the face. Sure enough, Tank Bigsby right there on that Jaguar. Ooh, it's nice and clean with the all white all the way around. It's nice. It's nice and slick. These are one of those helmets, like I say, I always joke, like if you poured water on it, it looks like it would just slide right off. Sure enough, Tank Bigsby getting the dub right there. It's going to be an AFC South hit going to Jamie. It's a nice hit right there. JSA cert on the little inside portion there. I like when we give these nice little almost like the card protectors in there. So going home with the nice little protector. Slide some cards in there. Keep that JSA cert in there as well. It's a nice hit. Tank Bigsby, who again might be coach speak, but Liam Cohen was like, Travis Etienne Jr. is going to get 20 touches. Tank Bigsby is going to get 20 touches. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to get 10 to 12 targets in a game. So he's talking a big game. However, it's going to be pretty off. Might be pretty awesome over there in Duval County. So Tank Bigsby going home there to Jamie. Nice hit.
Very nice, Jamie. That is sweet. Not a headliner, of course, but still a really clean lid that looks like it could be.
Oh, yeah.
So that and more section, even in the vault, is a pretty good one.
Helps out the headliner to box ratio there. 9 headliners now on 21 boxes in the diamond section. So if we want to hop, or excuse me, that would be the vault section. Sorry. So 5 headliners, still 2 vault keys on 13 boxes now in the vault section. So there you go, even better. So now over 50% chance of landing either a headliner or a vault key in the vault section, folks.
Should we go ahead and do that chase wheel spin?
I think so. I think that's what we're going to go ahead and get into. If nothing else is close or currently breaking, let's go ahead and do that. Get everyone's name in there twice. We're going to go around. Get our chase wheel spin for that Playmakers that we went ahead and did. So the Playmaker double box gives you everyone's name in there twice. Let's go ahead and hit the list randomizer, throw you guys in there, show it up on the screen. We're going to go around 10 times. Whoever's at the top of this list at the end of the 10th spin, you're going to have a chance between $1 and $100 in the form of a UA gift card. So right now, Daniel Newsom right at the top. Let's see who's going to be going home right now with our 10th spin. It's going to be Chris Preston, who had not only the number 1 spot, but he also had the number 2 spot. So he said, you know what, let me back myself up on this one. Let me make sure I'm either getting the number 1 or number 2. So Chris, if you're out there, let me switch over to the little 1 out of 100 wheel that we got here. Chris, if you have a preferred spot, otherwise we usually start at the 1 and 100 mark right there. Chris, if you have a preferred number, we can go ahead and start there. Otherwise, we'll spin you round and round. Where we end up, no one knows just yet. Well, we will go ahead and give you that number in the form of a UA gift card. So I think Lawrence Taylor survives the gold spot for me, even with that Tank Bigsby exposure.
Yeah.
But I think I think everyone still stays the same. I think I'm going to still go with... That's tough. That is almost a...
It is tough.
It's a 3A, 3B with me. He almost gets a bronze. He's going to get the honorable mention, though, Tank.
That's what I was going to do, too. I was going to say he's probably 4th for me just because of how nice the helmet is. But I can't throw it above an authentic, and I can't throw it above some really immaculate signatures right here.
It's still that Who Day inscription for me on the T. Higgins. Not just the name value, but the nice little inscription, and still salute the service. So nice one there. All right, Chris, we're gonna go ahead and spin you around, give you ample time, so we're gonna go ahead and hit you with it. So for your chase wheel spin, you're gonna go home with, let's see how many dollars. Ooh, not too shabby. Going to be $48. A $48 gift card going back to you, Mr. Preston, on that one. So $48 going back to you in the form of a UA gift card. As always, check your email. If you don't see it right away, check your spam just in case. It's going to go out to you essentially like right now. So you're going to have it pretty quick. All right, Mike, I'm going to pass it over really quick to you again. Any other final questions, thoughts, concerns before we head on out of here? Get all wrapped up and set for the 3 p.m. hour?
No. Another great show. I mean, we're chugging along here. Good luck to you and Alex in the 3 p.m. And I know we will continue to hit some nice breaks. The ratios just keep getting better, though. So eventually a Speed Flex is coming out here. Eventually you're going to see a lot more of these full-size helmets.
We got gradual. Went from jerseys and minis in the 9 a.m. hour, and I said, hey, let's get a full-size authentic. Let's get a full-size helmet. Sure enough, 12 p.m. we did that. Now you're calling upon the Speed Flexes, so let's do that. Let's make that the next goal for the 3 p.m. hour. So let's go ahead and hit some Speed Flexes. Let's get some more breaks going, folks. So hop on into anything and everything. We'll be joining you back in just a little bit, a little less than an hour here for the 3 p.m. edition of the UA Break Page. Take care, and we'll see you just a little bit.